Hi, everyone. Alex Rocky Kim Show podcast today. Welcome back. Today we have the American Dream Team community. Today, right here, we have Alex Rodriguez and Christian Munoz, both from the American Dream Team. Welcome, brothers.
Thank you, brother.
Welcome.
Thank you for having us.
Yes. Today's going to be a very fun show. So, Alex Rocky Kim is on episode, we just finished episode 5. Episode 6 is coming up, but today is a special insert. We're going to be talking about our American Dream Plan and kind of share with the audience why it's important in the real estate industry right now to know both mortgages and real estate. Now, at the core of it, we're all going to build our wealth in real estate. But we need to know the lending side to get us there. How can we leverage the lending side to get there, right? That's what we're going to be talking about today. And the reason why I brought you two, Alex Rodriguez, by the way, congratulations. Just passed the California broker license.
Wow.
Went straight to the broker license.
Congratulations, bro.
Congratulations, bro.
Thank you, everybody.
That's a big
Thank
feature.
you.
Now you are in the reverse of the type of person that we're describing. What do I mean by that? At the core, you were trained as a loan originator. And not only are you just a loan originator, in the companies that I know you from, you were always ranked the number 1 in quality customer service, number 1. Number 2 in knowledge of underwriting guidelines. Number 2.
Close, yes.
Number 3, always coming through on the turn times.
Have to.
Right? Okay.
We live and die
That's
by
why
'em, right?
he's
That's
here
the
today.
lifeblood.
That's why he's here today.
Yes.
Now,
Thank you.
Christian Munoz. This guy's a warrior, another warrior. By the way, we only have warriors on the show today. But Christian Munoz, less than I think 4 years as a real estate licensed agent, right? Usually at the top of his class wherever he goes. But why is he unique for our model today that we're discussing? His wife, Amber, just passed her NMLS license.
Yes,
so
she did,
here's, if you can't do it on your own, you do it as a
Team.
power couple.
Yeah. Yes.
Power couple, as a team.
Yeah.
Yes.
Sounds
So
right.
let's start with you, Alex.
All right.
When you think about putting a loan together, what's the first thing that you're looking for?
First thing I'm looking for, brother Alex, is does this person have the ability to repay? That is my first and foremost. I know it's a bit surprising coming from that angle, but from my experience in the mortgage lending world, one of the best ways I've discovered to make that first connection with a client is addressing their main concern, which is, can I afford my house? Can I afford the roof that I'm gonna live in,
I like that.
regardless of qualifying figures or whatever? The knowledge is to help guide people to that goal of home ownership, but before we put them on that path, I need to know, and they need to know, we all need to have that agreement that whatever the game plan is, the purchase price, that house that you want, that it's gonna make sense short-term and long-term.
So what can you afford? See, that's the
I like that.
mindset of
Yeah.
a true loan originator. Now, over to you, Christian. For someone who wants to buy the house, what are you thinking of? You just met someone that wants to buy a house. What's going through your head?
Well, the first thing that goes through my head is the pre-qualification process. If their financials are correct, their credit score, and like brother, what Alex said is if they can afford it, because I don't want to necessarily set them up for failure. You know, I want them to be able to afford it. So that's what I'm looking for is financials, number 1, and motivation. Always, we're always looking for motivation. Commitment. Another factor is how committed are they to the process, you know?
Who's the most motivated buyer characteristic that you could think of right now?
Someone that is able to get me those documents in one day.
And why? What was the motivation for that person when that happened?
If they're going through a struggle, maybe they're getting kicked out of their apartment, their place, their lease is going, at a date. So those are all
So
motivation
that's
factors.
a lot of pain points. How about you? What are
Yeah.
the motivations that you've experienced with your
Motivation
buyers?
for my buyers, the main motivation is we're starting a family. I need more space.
family.
I need
I like
elbow
that,
room.
yeah.
I need, to go from a 2-bedroom apartment to
Got
a
it,
3-bedroom
got it,
condo.
got it,
I got to go
got
from a 3-bedroom condo to a 4-bedroom house because my
Advancement,
family
advancement.
has grown bigger. I've made more money. My wife has made more money, et cetera, et cetera. It's, focusing in on our namesake, the American dream, and seeing how we can continue to push it forward.
Now, something interesting about Christian. Did you know that he is a full-time UPS driver?
Oh.
Now, do you talk about that or no?
Yeah, I could talk about it. I mean, being full-time employee at UPS as well is, of course, you have to juggle a lot of things. You have a family, you have a full-time job, and then you're being an entrepreneur on the side. But one thing I've told myself is, everywhere I go, I have to brand myself. So when I'm at UPS, I'm branding myself to bring clients, and majority of my business is from UPS.
So can other UPS drivers become real estate agents?
Oh
like you?
yeah, they could do whatever they want. I'm sure there's some of them that have their own car detailing business and so forth. So I met a lot of entrepreneurs at UPS. Real estate, I met one guy, he's had his license for 5 years, but unfortunately he hasn't closed a transaction. And I was recruiting him to kind of join my team so I can help him and pave the way so he can get some transactions going. But then again, it involves how motivated you are. You know?
Right.
Yeah,
right.
because anybody can get their license, but at the end of the day, you have to do the work as well.
How hungry are you?
Right.
Yeah.
It's a very good strategy if someone's already working at an establishment like UPS or like a big organization like Kaiser. If you work at one of these large facilities where everyone to a certain degree is qualified to purchase a home, what percentage of UPS workforce would you say are homeowners? Do you know roughly? What's your guess?
I'm gonna say, if I had a wild guess, it's gonna be about 50%.
50% are
Yeah.
homeowners and 50% are not.
Yeah.
But out of the other 50%, I bet you over 80% of them are qualified to buy a home.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Over 80%. And the other 20%, we probably know how to help them with their credit so they can turn into the 80% and make it 100%. Right?
Because that should be the end goal. That's the American dream, right? Getting everybody to 100% home ownership. Yes.
Right.
And
Now,
unfortunately, like, UPS is so big, so it takes more than one person to be able to.
Oh, it takes a team.
Yeah, it takes
It
a so
takes a team.
yeah, it takes a team to kind of get out there and, like he said, kind of educate them on the credit, the loan process, and the home buying process. You know.
Yeah.
So let's talk about on the broker side. We were looking for a platform that could sustain longevity, number one. We were looking for a platform that could allow us to really just use the platform for the profit share portion.
Yes.
And there were two that we found. Which two were in the runnings?
They were eXp Realty, if I remember, and Real.
Correct.
Real Broker?
Now,
Real Broker.
Real, right. They both have the same structure,
I
right?
heard
Because
about
really
that.
what we're looking for, we already have the brand. We have everything, on our own. What we needed was a structure that could pay the profit share, right, for the organization, because that's the main thing that we were looking for. And one of the reasons why, I mean, we didn't even pick it, right?
The market picked it.
Right, actually, Grant Cardone picked it.
The market.
Yeah,
The
exactly,
market.
exactly. So we're only going with him because we're on Grant's team and we wanna support what he's doing. So
Yes.
when it comes to the real estate agent becoming the loan originator, how important for the real estate agent is it to start off with a brand that can really promote the lowest rates, especially for a real estate agent?
Oh, man. I mean, starting from that point, being able to market the lowest rate is a twofold. On one side, it is a revenue generator because it's going to bring in a lot of clients that are going to want to see lower rates. And then on the same time, thinking back to my first point, which is ability to repay, selling a lower rate means a better opportunity, a better chance for all of your clients across the board to qualify to whatever it is they're going to want to purchase. Lower rates for me as a lender, first and foremost, means people have more opportunity to qualify, more opportunity for business, or for, to qualify. And then on the real estate side, as a broker, I see the ability to drive business, to drive traction, drive people, consumers to me, to then market those products accordingly.
So imagine this. Imagine these real estate agents obtain their NMLS license. What would you say out of the 100% population that of real estate agents, what percentage of them, if they went through the courses that we went through and had the study material that we have, what's the chances of them passing within 2 tries?
Within 2 tries?
Yeah, what's the chances?
Over
80% or under? Over or under 80%?
I would say under 80%.
Under?
I would say under. I would say closer to 50.
What would you say?
I would call it a coin.
Out of all the real estate agents that if they commit to taking the NMLS test, and we give them the study materials that we have, we just give it to them, right? Even though all the questions and answers are on there, we give it to them. We'll just share it, right? We'll just give it to them. I say over 80% will pass by the second try.
I will speak on the big factor, and that is motivation.
Mm-hmm.
I think you can get those numbers.
They're motivated.
With the motivated.
Yes, they're motivated.
See, we have to put the baseline. If it's just
yes.
agents in general, we've heard there's a lot of attrition in real estate.
Well,
so
if they have a purpose for it, if they know that they're making for every loan because they're doing the real estate anyway, and they have a great brand that's giving them about 50 basis points for the lowest rates, and there's marketing and advertising behind it, what real estate agent isn't going to benefit from that?
Oh, all of them will. In this,
right.
Yeah.
Now, to maximize their personal name, what happens is these real estate agents, the reality is they're not loan originators. Look, it's not easy to be an Alex Rodriguez, right?
It's not. It's not easy. Imagine
someone like that. The ones that they can easily answer. Hey, what are you looking for? I'm looking for $1 million. How much down payment do you have? Oh, I have $500,000. What's your credit score? My credit score is 860, 800. How long have you had your W-2 job for? I had it for 10 years. Okay, yeah, I can get you a loan. Now, when they start asking, hey, I'm trying to do 0 down. My credit score is 590. Those, if it sounds like they're not doable,
send them our way.
Send them to Alex. Why? What are you going to do for them?
Put them on a game plan. I mean, the goal here of the American Dream Team is to really fight for our clients and fight for the people in achieving that dream. What that means to me is I always look to actively avoid saying no. I know it sounds a little redundant, but I never want to say no. When I speak to a client that's having some type of financial difficulty, income, credit, assets, whatever is lagging, the answer is never, ooh, you're short, sorry, it's not gonna work. The answer will always be, okay, you're a little short here, here, and here. Let's put you on this game plan. Let's have you talk to our credit repair specialists in order to get that FICO score up. Let's talk to them about removing any delinquencies or bad debt and, some cleanup work. On income, if you're not all the way there on the 2-year requirement, or if you're self-employed and taxes, we file taxes with Uncle Sam a little low, then you have alternative options, alternative financing to use to still get them to purchase the home. At the end of the day, it's all about getting them on the path towards home ownership one way or another, whether it's a 1-month plan, a 6-month plan. I've had clients that I've been coaching for years back in the day, where it was a 2-3 year plan, and it was a struggle, and there were multiple times when they thought they were ready, we would look for a house, stuff would happen, but at the end of the day, staying on that game plan is what allowed all of the people that I've helped achieve that American dream.
And on the next episode, you're going to hear about how his game plan, individually focused, is going to be exponentially multiplied because of the AI assistance that he has at his disposal. Right?
Yes.
Yes.
That will
yes.
be exciting.
Yes, 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 yes. All right. So today, the message is if you're in real estate and you want to really succeed in this new era of technology, then you may want to get your mortgage license and start understanding how money works, number one, so you can have an educated conversation with your client. And then you definitely want to have someone like a Alex Rodriguez by your side who has access to the products and tools to ensure that no one is left behind in this real estate dream. Because let me tell you, no matter what situation you're in, I would say between our network in as little as 30 days to as tops max a year and a half. That's being generous, a year and a half.
Yeah.
With our motivation,
Yeah.
12 months. 6 months to 12 months, there shouldn't be a person in this country that we can't help get into the dream of home ownership. Right?
Yes. Here, here.
That should be something that we can come through on almost every time, right? With the right resources. Would you agree?
Absolutely.
Right? So,
Absolutely.
so have that knowledge, get that license,
Yes.
and in the meantime, what if there's a way to, because you're doing both real estate and mortgage, you can become this brand, a household brand for your community where people come to you for all financial related needs, and it all leads to real estate wealth, right? Would you want to be known for that? If you do, this is the community that you want to be a part of. And you want to reach out to our team leaders, Alex Rodriguez, Christian Munoz, and ask them why are they representing the American Dream Team? Why are they showing up to our mission every single day to go out there and promote health, wealth, and unity in our communities? Everyone, follow us and support this mission because it involves all of us getting to a higher level of lifestyle. Take care.